1-0.
They promised, most definitely, they promised Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia.
Yes,
100%.
100%.
But in the year 92,
they gave me 0. Go to Ghana International Airport. He told me, Osiri, and okay. Okay,
wow. Talking about ASR, the workers here, doesn't mean say the top to bottom approach, it's a deliberate thing.
Oh, yes. But, and go postpone, but I too late.
Postpone date
yes.
For voting. I didn't know so many are postpone.
That's so much from the failure. Oh, say, in your mind, easy, sir. I will very tough. One person handling them. And this time, sir, MCs, any CEOs, any ministers are contributing to one person. It's not there. Because they themselves, they are not sure of the outcome.
Talking about MCs and CEOs, and any member of parliament, Usha Dudu Wamba out, Ebekasi, Rally support behind Dr. Bawumia. Still, I also be one of all these people represent a constituency.
Ego. Any acquire own fast HTT. 2023, most of them are afraid even to come closer.
What you saying?
Now, say you saw what happened. They were all part of it. To make sure, say, because we can't correct. Because when we are in the bar, you can't use me.
Also, you think so only you so?
Yeah, Obia, you see me. Maybe position there. As you know, we are going to get your lady. It's the idea of my Ghana and Guana. Oh, idea your interest. Oh, because you're in the interest of the country. And they find me to be a very difficult person, and control.
Okay. Okay, we still in the position, but we think so. I say, idea also in a way, a bit near grounded, a Sibia Ubenya contracts. But so what buying a war, a one man says, what buying a ruler, the possibility of Ubenya contracts a high. And then, Honorable Ken, the past administration, we need a contractor.
And of course, we got pickups, 240 pickups, used ones. Every more. Now we need a contract. But oh, because we need a contract. No one is only at least there's evidence that we need a contract with the people party. Also, a day one year.
And when you almost say that when Huna say, Obiga can say a good deed is lost when it's mentioned. And to be a big war party, I didn't come out to talk about it, but party paying for the enemy semi.
Me, I believe my party in baby. And you say, make a position. And my minister contribute to a candidate. He wants to be secure of his position. Make the contribute to party itself. Tell my opposition. As late as May 2016. Now pick up to consider American cars. Pick used 240. I can mention all the MPs. We have the list. My manager. Constable and Mohammed, they have on the list.
Okay.
But really, what you say, we all live with our conscience. And India and Hamid said, I say, anybody who is a leader and is not criticized by some of his people means he's not doing something right. So long as I get criticism from others, it means I'm doing something right. Because who criticize you step on toes. But the country's interest is supreme. Idea for Ghana. We are PPU, we are DCU,
there was an amount to be a woman with support our a party. Mekai say engineer Ohene Agyapong Ebeka say Sasi kana wo kan so de man no kru bia sa
Samuel no young man when we fufu. Now I could have gone further to give more details. Dr. Prekunu and I witness my contribution to Eduwine. But early in 1992, we talked about they don't even know this history.
Okay. Then they still stand by it saying,
of course.
Oh.
Of course.
I see. Do you get worried and hurt? Say party what dedicated mama na a name we hear in a way almost support and I say individuals be our boy or madam much amount.
We show baby I'm taking home free. But fear easily gone. You're too young men and enemies. But because Bible crown of Jesus Esa about 4 years back up and dance. But Lord, no can the flip side and he said party for a woman Ghana for the
okay.
Now you call Pong Catamouse testimony and you know ever Bako or sit mammy or a woman police station woman organizer.
Okay.
Or she at the Abba. There are a and a young really good name any Sabi name for now. Only for a party penny wow. Emma of friend of castle police station woman organizer but I'm so the first 37 Monfamisha and they brought the woman. But you know money equal enemy doctors in Kasai. No see 50,000 or share bands in the area. I'm so I'll pay. So we have preparation man but my expertise or my baby here. But why? Senior of free party paying for OBM1. Now me as a central MP of free now me as a man. Two, the profound one or the most serious one. Mammy, as you may dance, yes, now the back, a passing, or admission to medical school, or the police station woman organizer, oh, Bone Catamaso. Anna, I got a few days, now I saw, now admission. To Jessica and also which as a call and what can you get up on where over the in channel our parliament the shell resources when you want it make you but free and also free and that's so and then my friend MP and I'm friend and the speaker and someone and as well MP no e be catch them say we no sikana o de chicharia and kokutia
sana me be kind
yes many people the woman repeated it which means we will figure and should never forgive that MP and then girl or 5th year every year I pay the school fees you see and yet baby of finko okay, why I say before 37, or give me the prepare the because of my contribution to 37 military hospital. Oko Ashanti region, there are 47 members of parliament, both NDC and PP. Now, Confanochi, oncology department, all machines are say, we have Ukwa, cancer treat patients, every good form, sir. Now, doctor, appeal to me. Remember, it's Saturday, or Barbet is Saturday, and I'm going and what I saw, I agree. Only a cardboard, and I have to throw, and only stones, I have to throw, sending them back first, and I'm diesel. I will confirm what you hospital. Now, a touching a man in the Papa B, only the opportunity and a direction. The form No, he didn't say I two course. He said, what? I will pay this money. And the other say, send more agent to hire. Or make me a service machine. But I will say, $145,000 now. Oh, yeah. I'm so okay. And then, Saturday, Monday, Madam Municipal. It's a move for agent to the next year. Why, apart from me, MPP candidate will be able to win? Because Ghana for GBD, TNC, and I'm not your friend agent to them. And I'm so, and every weekend, to be so, Monday, Melba, Nabis Ghana. I saw Papa Kaya, friend, and I said, or say, I'm not going to Japan, and then I said, Mrs. Or so, Quali, or China Sunday, Melba started. When you saw this kind of
even though none of us can the facts are what one man will wear.
The Monday shop, and I'm now $150,000. Actual bill, $145, but at least doctors in my phone, those things. Say the lateness. And so we control mattress, pillows, bed sheets. Say oncology department, all my mission ward. Say marble soa. At least for mattress, bed sheet, any pillow, and to so. And money bang and also.
Instead of say just come back for
no say any bar. And let us say ya. Only down with the assembly. Upon Jimmy, I come here. But when Doctor Bako echo radio so echo can say me and I'm here contributions here. And the MPs were threatening him.
Threatening the doctor?
Yes.
So about
yes, Ashanti region.
Or mention MPs in the issue.
I know them. Because they supported one person, and two, because I also know it, almost said it, when they were threatening the doctor. Besides that, emergency was to call what I saw. I later went again and donated 200 hospital beds. Who is that? Ghana for it. Even in Koronsi, in my whole hospital in Yoma. Mama, a few quarter in Yoma. Mama Cape Coast in Yoma. Hospital in Yoma. Which of the candidates says someone was catching you? Which of the candidates and what team agree beyond MPP party? A boy Ghana for. This is why Ghana for you, my say. My info, a black metro actually, more broad for, and in Ghana, they are going to vote for me.
Okay, Honorable, we can't be saying, no, Mame Emfa, a Polsa, a Global Info Analytics, Edituja, a November, Oma, a Dr. Bobia 42.7%, Honorable Ohene Agyapong, a 17.7%. Undisclosed, or more just on the moon cassette, Metro, we are say, a 14.9%, and undecided, a 19.3%. We say, any grounds and also the who cast yesterday, Adoya, we say, so one for be a more testimony. Not a grounds and also be people say, a boo of Bemona.
Me, crowd.
Me is a wounded.
No, me,
also, who shall also be this at least, what say,
oh, the passing, and we interview. 210,000, over 2,000. Now they decided. Now another trick. Proposal. Or starting time Ben with Dr. Bawumia. Percentage Ben or what is what you are about 42. That alone should give it. And I can get Agyapong. It's not 17. The last time of Casimir say, and then I say, and the didn't agree. Saying among every but I'm saying focus. Giving my message.
Okay. We stay focused. Because Ohene Agyapong they said we see Ghana had you go to be so skinny. There's skinny dear. We were saying Koswana you want do a dainty. And the mom say, Mami into Franca and Mammy party, Nammy di Ghana in him.
That is a good question. You know, let me tell you, money is good, but money is not all. So, Uti, a groom, now fees, Unkwa Usika, now Obia or Ghana, and Yakwama, one day, so I can French Revolution. The masses will vote against you, kill you, and take what you have. And even that is in the Bible. Akwatafuria, Bible will say, Oya be na abomination. Nti ama onko krum, ne do magu gate ano amuntu nko. O decide say, e kom di o. O tina gate na chia, o mewu o de kom. O ko another one option. But so mutumi e force e ko krum wa. Ida so menye biane di, ana so o mewu kom. And two options. They decided to go into the city. And the Bible mentions a crumb of the abomination, also ADD, painting, a comma. It is a Usta Unipa, that be a com, Amucha, Arab friend, and again, I'm in I go and pitch businesses with investors. They are more comfortable, say, and can be a president, so that you can secure their investment. They are nearly at the crew for 30,000 acres, at the Domi, 30,000 acres, Sede, 56,300 acres in Iran. And based on trust, the record, no matter research about me. And they are prepared to take a risk. But so the president, all believe as because you can protect their investment, and they are ready to come and invest to reduce unemployment rate. My concern here is the youth unemployment. And Medicine is not contested. And with all business connections and business acumen, I'll be able to reduce unemployment in this country by industrializing Ghana. And I say, Sika as you say, cannot help the country. If you are just position, so we shall fight northern regions. Sister, say Ukowa, as I see a down. Now, young president, vice president, continuously, everywhere, no one to develop that area. I know. And so, maybe the one statement pay. First, maybe the Minister of Agriculture, Agyapong Northern Region, to promote agric, Ministry of Agriculture, the headquarters, will be in the family. And the investors member. Now the difficult part not say, and my voter for any Accra place any advantage because I don't know in your mind northern region and in the first question they ask, what is the distance from location of and to Jamaport and our airport? And who goes against the North? And you have to be president with conscious effort. Say, I'm going to develop the place. And it is a Tamale airport. About 90% of it in the cargo section.
Okay.
So that from Europe to Europe is about 5.5 hours. Now every evening, place, cargo place, and the human echo. Well, now, my sister, me businessman,
okay. People so I will view say you trust the country in the hands of a businessman. What bear rich them. There's no way so how many businesses are collapse or the enemy even out.
Yeah, very simple. All my business here. And I make a say, maybe from a sit down, baby, Mabelui. Maybe I'm going to go around the Trianca. Yeah, certainly the fact that and Rachel, I'm going to Trianca. Rather, it's good for the businessman because maybe a businessman. Frustrations we go through Ghana who establishing business who enemy to the government. Policies are binding now. It doesn't encourage businesses except foreigners.
And recently you made a comment about say GRA injuries or one say businessmen.
Because at the back cost only Lebanese share war. Then because of 14,000 tons. Only about 1,000 something. Now we share the fleet of trucks a bag hole, a fish, a salad fish. Now many young regularly. Now only GRA for extra me cost for 3 months. Now all arrogance no worker from GRA instructions are Obama you are married. Meanwhile, nobody is in it. No, till one day I call them as a Muna. When you have any trucks, it is a small course on a walker. Have you seen that 3 months now by? Why do you treat Ghanaians like that? Why? I didn't leave Lebanese off the hook. Never trust businesses are all here.
What reason is saying?
Only a small scale. Not small scale. Trust in a equal, a banner equal. Una scale. Me and my register VAT. And you are taxes. And this a year making. All changing company needing 5 times. Lebanese, that's what they do. Again, Ghana, South Korea, and they are expanding business. My sister, 35%. Ghana bank did their approaching, so you remember over the state of the steel plant until area 22%. Abra 8 companies are only steel in foreigners. They take a loan from Onkrum between 3 to 5%. Engineer will not 22%. Never completely. Engineer I'm going to do meaning what to do for businesses in this country. Yeah? Say, I'm going to say more person. I got you for more to me a call. Marco Jessica 800 million. Some of them boost business entrepreneurs. Now, for development bank. Development bank no more service commercial banks at the rate of 18%. What more business? Because bank is 18% and also any interest but also because before you are expecting your 18%. So what have you done to Ghanaian business? Me now, I have the experience. Okay. I know what to do. I call something Asia Miracle. Asia Miracle will say, we identify your boss, say, or a veteran in business. What are his challenges? Government, everything I have won. And now I expand it, and creating more employment. They give loans. Untria interest, but they will ensure the payback. That is exactly what I'm going to do.
Okay. So without interest, but you can't let them out of there.
You pay back. Okay. But Ghana default rating and also into the politics are on country.
Okay.
But we still have to believe in Ghanaians. So we are capable of doing everything but at the same time, we have to be disciplined. And your party has some, and your mini has some. One year, government will be a shareholder in the business based on the percentage of the amount of equipment. When you pay it off, the business is yours. We move on.
Now woman sika without interest. Nani pano HCR. Government and so better survive.
What can answer question? Who's in the Etria?
For instance, exchange rates are about the forex any stable. Now money panisika. The time when you pay na sebia sika bia dollar higher. How do you
you pay it in dollars? Again, the key point here is that employment. Don't think of the money that you are going to make alone. The people that you create jobs for them. A whole round taxes can offset.
No.
Okay. Look, why is it that China, for our own citizens, no interest nothing to go and invest in Africa? Now, Ukraine, why imports? And Ghana for a year there, and he said, Ghana products, why? Ukraine has no subsidies. Fertilizer, other chemicals, and the agro-processing industries, at a higher near ethanol plant, at the $100 million. Many of foreign as some country say, Ghana a board, and the young Koto a brewing free Brazil. Obi amama to Ghana a government. Some media ama water for India, many Koto a brew way. Whatever it takes to reduce the cost of production, and competitive, I'm going to do it. That is mechanized, large scale, with irrigation, a long-term investment, but I'm prepared to do it. I will say, so to me, a broom, $150 per ton. In 2 years, $100 million in America. So that's my goal now. In Ghana, in Yoma, a day, and now, loan, in Simu, another thing I cool businesses. They have to believe in me, and he said, electricity. Electricity. The cost of electricity, but also to investors. They came here, India, for me buy. A human person, and will be some say, India, electricity, a boat say, and I'm so, a 15 cents per kilowatt hour. I'll say how? On Tiase. They move the company factory on Cote d'Ivoire at 8 cents per kilowatt hour. How are we going to compete with Ivorians? Now my lawyer is into poultry. Ofromia also to Kwako Africos. He has selected 3 biggest poultry farmers to go and learn poultry in Ivory Coast. I was sad. That is why you need a businessman who have experience. Maybe I'm a manufacturer as well. And I mean challenges in businesses are say to me a solve our problem now. Employment is creative.
Kasafa a solve our problem now and a daily guide Ediaba. I will ban $4.5 billion food imports. Honorable Kennedy Agyapong.
Yeah. Let me explain them. Before you ban it, you should make sure that your supply exceeds demand. Into the first year, you have the preparation, farmers, subsidies here making, because, bro, my sister, 5 northern regions, Ashanti region, Eastern region, Central region, Western region, Volta region, everywhere, it will bro. Everywhere, and so you import corn oil. This is an example of it. Now, majority of Ghanaians import nimse ya the broya and what. Now, ukwa pharmacy papa bi wabeche me bro 1,000 bags. Wadwa bro no na ba na onya buyers. Meanwhile, when you find wet process no ubetimi anya in your mobile 5 womb at a go. Okay. And a dry one ubenya 3. Into word processing, the machines, no, the board, then chain dry.
Okay.
Word process, you can get ethanol, you can get starch, you can get oil, you can get poultry feeds, you can get carbon. Carbon. Sa Pepsi Cola also be so yes. And now the quantity kurana we 50,000 tons. Breweries ni omo you have ground. They don't even buy to 50,000 tons. And no cry a problem. And as a export the difference is $30. I'm saying, well, a big wire waste in it. Let's export it and still make the $30.
I see.
Right? We corn grits, Syria, to say a baby. A brilliant me. Way. Good. Right? Got a new boy. Why is Syria? We package the NFA.
Of course, oh, where a gun in India.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no war. Wasa Amenfi, Wasa Krupon, and a boy see ASA. These are the people I'm talking of. Say, we have to identify them and help them.
Okay. Ain't it Sanyama we say na you bet me a ye wa say no. Ye de free man on nebano, and no, and I will come once and say bane. Honorable ye kasa say you made mention of a Namu coastal.
Yeah.
Does it mean so be bane a coastal so ana?
Yes.
Products
Why not? Why not? I'm going to build Mauritania, Morocco, Namibia, Angola. That is where Ghana for a fishing harbor
Okay.
Now banning importation will not affect them because Mamikas themselves, if they don't get it right, I'm going to give fishing vessels to canoe owners. Sa canoe no no check it where be no they about fish market. We are going to give them right. You give them fishing vessels with government guarantee loans, everything, for them to pay in 10 years, no interest.
Hey.
Yes. My sister, yes, sir. You import $450 million fish a year into this country. Now, Obama, would you for 1 year crowd 450 million at fishing vessels? Do you know how much money we are going to make out of it? And how many years would be offsetting 450 million? Because the fishing industry is between 80 to $100 billion. And Ghana, we are not taking advantage of the sea.
What about sea? So what can also the Ube hotel Ube sea airports would the beko and
yes.
Obi baby say Sanya Makaka we on Nobu Kennedy Japan Ekeke. A he fan of Sika Babeka Mekai say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wa campaign say politicians there mutimi chantro, especially some more year campaigner and someone more becane and someone be one to me and ye. Obako Sika o hena there you win.
Mamma Sika Yebenyan Wahaya.
Yebenya
because we have to get our basics right. When we have the basics right, say Sika yenya wo Ghana ha acquire your faso and spend this Sika no. I will stop it and make sure that we put into good use.
Ube stop it. How are you going to stop
the
it?
loopholes? Ask the finance ministers themselves. They will tell you the loopholes. I'll block all the loopholes and make sure that revenue no abayo yet media yes project in here. Again, Mami answer. If I tell you say I'm going to build a hotel in the middle of the sea, I've lined up investors already, and the builder himself abekurumha menena baha. Madam, I just don't talk. I brought the Jordanian to see Sa hotel no. I was in Zionomo. I was Dubai. I brought him here. We've inspected the place. Ochusu from Committee 3, Watra Harbor no. Because of the harbor. Into Obanenim to Jehovah Witness side hono eno ne be penetrate akosi hotel no wo epunum oba ha no eno o ka jem so na menim na o ka jem so the classmate wa oni ne ko Harvard B5 now yes still you know also the classmate you know so we went to Santoku Sani friend Villaggio Japanese restaurant and a cottonasi and so we need at the center of the world hotel you started. I've laid down the plans and again the answer to your question is I am partnering. Ghanaians are going to partner investors. I am a woman and 100%. If government has to guarantee loans, Krama, local banks, you know, and Masika, I will also force them because the government is guaranteeing you cannot charge them 35%. Or you knock them out of business. I've lined up 13 billionaires, but Kukura become 114. Or no, or build ships, or design and build ships, Indian billionaire. Only here, president of Billionaires Association in Dubai. He was here. I mean, in a call, Charles BC was there, ready. But force me and campaign into sign MOU to be see February. Also, on the young man 50 acres for Takoradi Port, he will start building. So that is what I mean. What you are saying? I have investors to say, Maji Adidomi 30,000 acres. Yeah, by ethanol plant. I'm doing it with the investors. What I am interested is the employment of 2 factories in Adidomi and Adakulu, 5,000 workers. A whole and a government, any taxes, a fee, any production, export, a buying so, you have to take risk in business. And we don't have to be myopic thinkers. Oh, no, wait as soon and then to here. My koto iron rods. Now a big project number. I wanted a discount because around 8 companies, meaning I have foreigners. So what? I'm going to build a steel plant, and I've done exactly that.
I see. Honorable, the work Kenya na ya dia ebeboa o mindful. And again, ebesenya babe dru say esese wo ye o mampanyin ansa na niam a wakeke nyina wotimi ayana.
And I'm sure say magi asase 30,000 acres. Ewo Adakulu 30,000 acres. Ewo Adidomi 56,300 acres. Yede be tomatoes.
Okay.
Near Kani. Near cherry tomatoes. Spain, they were contract already that they want to buy. Oko North wa soya bean. They were contract from Chinese company 2.5 million tons already. Me no say potting Ochirako. I've acquired asasi 15,000 acres, and here you 100 acres per for pharmaceutical industry, the biggest in West Africa. Me now on hold because of campaign now here.
Oh, okay. So a idea dena dada.
Oh yes, win or lose.
Lose. Oh, okay.
I mean, me very daring.
Okay.
Win or lose. Now then I go to asasika. No me get to work again. How?
I mean, because say who the president who we more then no what me establishing in
me see when you know
idea will be
idea.
Okay. Mame and kind as someone who can when they say I don't speak good English, good enough English to go to IMF for loans, tell them this: Ghana needs experts in job creation, not experts in loan collection.
Yeah.
And he found a very good in our more expert in speaking good English for loan collection.
Now, why in a better TV so I can't say, oh, young Thomas, our candidate way on the Tibrofo, na Canada Japan on Tibrofo. China noa, Yakobo Bison, on the Brofu na Yajuma. Korea for, on the Brofu na Yajuma. Malaysia for, at the Brofu na Yajuma. What a mistake. India for almost fixing me steel plant. One day, me buy a my iron rods line every 222 meters. To be called Gina, it a train. Now, my friend, I'm so young call lunch. Now, don't call Usu Noble. You call Mr. Tessa me camera for and a backo sorry. Oh, boss. No money in a chibro. Me imagine say India a British colony into automatically camera. These are engineers. Omu Krabie, Omu di Omu Krum, Omu province, Omu Kasanu, Omu different. Omu di Omu language, and I yes machines you know your tongue. Day na Ghana nkwade, your leaders no say this a brofun kwa. Na Uganda eskafu han, emudu do say na wo doctorate degree. Ya the doctor no man kra ya the chair based on na dwuma waye. And all over the world. Say na tech for no ebemwa unya educated people here. And this is what Ghana. You see the problem we have in this country is brofo. Na brofo we are say you don't IMF mu. Ya ban some kesi ya kai. Yes, IMF. We have failed. We have to admit as people apologize to Ghanaians and move on. But you can't musi say Ghana. Now a whole lawyer etim be gina ho e ka say Ohene Agyapong te brofo obi nso say me kwa ko come motherfucker. Even if I say motherfucker and a Ghana for benya dwuma ya oh that is good now we be otinko that is good now your pocket is empty.
So meaning say as someone because can say you say lawyer touching and e can say me say yem toma monto delegates into abama obi a una koma enha no bokwa to blow and answer be asema wo kan yo na ano edin dodo nti ono no oka asem no makoto no blow. You see also come make a statement agunu wani mase adisco boy bi audio be by video and some I will not repeat it and attach ya minimum nyansa channel. So minimum nyansa channel and continue minister da. The way OCDD Akufo-Addo atem actually mo Heathrow airport. No one say any one in Niswa Akufo-Addo government obaji minister. Wow.
Yeah, me see Heathrow airport airtime. In summer or kind, me to repeat it.
Why you lawyer paying?
Only I'm a lawyer.
Only a lawyer.
No, but I'm a classmate.
Okay.
Meaning the swear the boom. Me learn economics, not me literature. Yeah, ni a real former. A discourse ga former ni.
I know say na do anything.
Debbie, I can't say. First, meka. This time you're too much to make.
Oh no. And also no man for be no can say hey you sure no book in Japan say you're taming or not you're doing a lot of disservice to yourself. Why you nim no you nim say on a weekend there very outspoken.
I'm so strong. Even Nkoma me no do I. A lot of politicians will not even get the courage to come and speak to you because intimidation they are still deceiving themselves that we are in power. We are not, and they are still intimidating. But I'm cool with it. Now, menka sem tro. Enye se obi atumfu. Me metumfu first.
Okay.
And son me hu se Ghana for kura no. Na MP baako efre me. No ka chem se massa se die edu so. You are going to win. Name o kan credit. Politics yen kan cresa.
San MP ne ka chere.
Yes, na the speaker. Na me yire ho. Ti da bia o ye ma si we. So kan
credit no crack kan so.
Oh, tiasie. But say it's affecting MPP party.
Wono kweka wo kan.
Yes.
Nka me ba beba ho abebisa say. Don't you think say ensemni bi wo hono mo a from 2013 to 2024 and campaign period no in a way no Emma National Democratic Congress upper hand over MPP because of ensembi okaye they use against party.
No.
No kwebi say any.
No. Maminka you chiro ni ana me pacha say men kasa no affect party no.
Oh, who kasa won come no.
Yeah, maminka say chiro. You win election 2020. NDC for Benin Cantamanto. Papa Bia na o lead MPP campaign. The shops bear 6. Omushini
Honorable. Who say NDC
yes.
Are you
community.
evidence to that?
Yeah. Because also NDC for.
Okay.
And they did that to the man. And to be quiet. Me tell some me ko share one na me catch you say. Samushi obia shop obia mu me teacher homes me fie wo me were the same line President Mahama was. Yes, so ko ko shi ni fie. Everyone ana is easy obia anye. But President Mahama is a good friend. Oh, my heart, my penance on one super massive genuine. And so MPP Hunti, look at the statement I made. Now, and MPP for a issue against me say 10 cents of Ohene Agyapong. Abra, me cast in defense of MPP. Oman Koshi stores in it. They went to Ashanti region. But the moment I made the statement, there was a halt. Have I saved the party or destroyed the party? And 10 sins of Ohene Agyapong, and MSA, Moses Kwaje 10 commandments, you know. All these years, what is here to be account at 11? And they say, men kwaka bibia and acquire 11 sins of Ohene Agyapong. But I can assure you, say, Sankama de Manu Tumu, a choir the MPP for Bifa, Yancy a Chuoma no Mukam, a Jame Woo, no. But this time, most of your presidential material, may trust me a presidential material. Now, MPP Hunti, I stoop so low to defend the party. Omo Mukaso, Omo presidential, me president. Opa, your name maintenance 1 and 1. Sabusun, workers do so much. But politics indeed, obey to me to do what anyhow. But this time, I ignore them.
So, in Nino Ubu Ponkosho Wachia. Do you regret making certain statements? Do you regret defending your party in that manner?
Yeah, for the payment. Yes, that is why I apologize to President Mahama. And I'll continue to apologize to him. And then when could defend the MPP, yes, me an informant to Yoko. That no crown, no cranny, Mininisha 1 and 1. Da. But me who the picture, any journalist, near all you know. But and go for year campaigns and make an example. May informant to Yoko.
Oka informant asemui. Ebi eka say oh honorable Kendi. Ye can youth ye can grassroots omanfo epena sempa. Musa dankwa enso eye hwehwemu odi betu dwa say si ye ka nkofo mo support wo pa NDC fo e support wo yie pa. It is a compare say in a way it's a competition into a competitor no more support. Don't you think say expose the weakness of a party not structures and executives?
And actually will say what the Ohene Agyapong bar even NDC for will vote for me.
But and then looking at friend say primaries are mobile bekono.
Right.
And you woman on a delegate beto
again. They have a voice.
And you woman so na and grassroots and so delegate. How are you going to transform way for into a delegate and I say in a way a bit me as so much more
so NDC need to work cultural say for Ohene Agyapong brand hiding bar yani cry but it's a strong message to you not to make a mistake.
Baby so on the other side no but they just want to have you say
the flip side. I'm not a weaker candidate.
Okay.
I'm bold and decisive leader. I'm not going to be coward. They see other candidates as a prey. I bet me at show almost so just like me NDC is over to me. I am not going to accept defeat 10 as early as 10 a.m. Young Kali MP Saba anyway. Namako.
And I know already Justin Kodia Ebe Kain say sad decision of coming out to accept defeat, wasn't a sole decision. It was a collective thing. That even Onunimpono came in and Kanya Samboa. To be fair, no, and yet Dr. Baumiana Casan didn't pay a buy in painful in
painful your own political experience in it. Now, almost I don't know, say, you could take a decision, a bra, ye kai aba, ye. Now we accepted defeat. What we know other parliamentary candidates. That is why we lost miserably with the pieces.
Almost no more Johnny Ghana for you now.
Okay, why Ghana for? And he said, hold on, madam, we are mistaken. You have to accept. And Koya Wadrin said, Uko city on the fence. Why Epimenides? Unkoha Emaha. No. Why mistaken? Be bold and say so. It was a mistake on our part. So Munina and Koya. And the other channel say, in part 20 could take a decision, I want to make a mistake. Let me say, now me free, Alex Markin. If ye, me ko na ba, so muka wie. Me see kwemwa. Yes, breaking news. Papa no, ebaya, wa accept defeat. Na ye gusu kai aba. Typical example is Tema Central. Senyame, anke lusu seat no so pa. Enyame ke lusu seat no. Uti say yan kan we ye no announcement ni ba pepepe NNDC for bugu ayiso. I had to call reinforcement to the EC. Enu kura no omo me nko ofo no peno so we their boss and we are so mudia. Still they force Tema West EC to declare Tema Central for NDC. Nam see hinene ha yampene. Here court NPP Fontieni. Yeah, yamfa gentle and a nipa of green one kwana on winning or minor na party no on your good leader. Me say when these guys were going to court, I was the only person many have your marking and your court. That is how come we got Tema Central. Where were they? Omukura omono a benefit more. Where were they?
A benefit almost the same.
Now mimi ko president dibi. Mimi lusu inti banko bi. Mo amuko bi amuji yiri mo no. Enne ba ya bro. Hwe Tema good maha police here why. Tesano police station. Omo di ba ho ebe kai. Alex Markin we bold. We bold. MPP for you gane na akano. Na DC for more. What are we talking?
Talking about Wabo Yonko, Honorable Alexander Finyomakin. The Ebinomo essay omu disappointed in leadership, the way I would see ye near my parliament in the one should not stage we say Yachi women and would ye anymore. Omone say and now critics. And even with the ruling party, they have a discussion. They say it.
NDC for Adiomu ye. Omu refi. And a critics in Iran. Omu per position. Say, Alex Markin, Obiso persuade minority leader. It should come from Eastern region. It should come from Ashanti region. But I'm so on Fama.
But now I yet attention. A bit more penny.
Din. First rank mabu bobu in din. But this time me my friend I catch a crash Japos in too. Because now you bet me didi for the rest of your life. And my woman yes as a winner MP. Now me who to me pa. Intimate I don't look nice apart from my voice. Although nipa ba me nchen no. School fees and my would ya too and I say ubape me se ko MPO.
They say they won't call us Sabio. What's the son?
Yeah. That be sika na sika ni tria mu and have some pressure.
Almost time out pressure.
Yeah, say nipa no. One plan is say obe man bibi na watoa. Or the neba edinachi or the way I say and let me fear be 4 months in the grab men call asin. And yeah we are and come with peace of mind. Enti sa uba obre ya enya MP ngwan e betimi amoaso ba say the pressure will form come.
Even campaign and message
yeah. Because my second was a sika me to and you know and coming.
Sika would you be as a saying? Oh,
so we call around obi the car e buy e be tie wasema won to me hwe na onko. So you have to give him something.
See. So meaning says a wubenya ubetimi aye, you know, presidential candidate, and I say even to get after the primaries and I say to be a flag bearer near there, you don't need less than $100 million. No cresa.
Oh, no, they exaggerated.
Sir.
Oh, no, they exaggerated.
And no matter what, it was roughly discussing Ubenya to be a flag bearer.
I don't want to say it. The opponents are watching.
Hey, Honorable Ken, you don't want to say. You don't want to say.
No, this is strategically.
Somebody is aspiring to be, you know, a presidential candidate or to even be a flag bearer for any of the parties. The panel person will see baby if it was saying.
But on your ready, sir, a very costly. Planning is very, very expensive.
Okay.
Very, very expensive.
Oh.
Now, why your budget to cry? You'll be forced to pay.
Oh.
Another. It's easy.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy, no, so no. Dr. Bawumia can say, I'm my examples. Say President Kufuor, and yet one term or Koya, and a woman Tomano citing and Kufuor, and so, sir, the former president. Because of that, so we'll try first. Now say when yensai emfa 2 million money bill.
I will not let you land. Mamima, they are twisting history.
Okay.
And we have to straighten it. Obi a diabolic and obi make his statement.
Oh.
And you know, first, the first flag bearer of MPP, and Professor Dubois, Oko Bakuno. One. President Kufuor na oboni di example. Adenti and one can say Edubu he call back no. President Kufuor enti amana nkomienu or contest no. And what winning. But before I forget, say obi aniwa wako back we win. Dr. Buzia Orani Owini Liman Orani Owini Rollins Orani Owini first time Mahama or a vice president or running or winning. So don't let us
was IT ni pemi no.
And I'm person or come no kure. Emma delegate who or that woman or tracy history. I'm bold to tell you, say or tracy history.
Chinokre bia say.
No kure that near the mabubo begin. Busy I want to so or call 2 times. What is that Liban call 2 times? What is that Rollins call 2 times? What is that Mahama? The first time no year or call 2 times. Please. Don't come correct. But what some say, you see, instead of apologizing to MPP for and Ghanaians, a friend who could justify. Well, one, President Kufuor, Nientia or call 2 times. I want to know your party member onim. So only one. And go make his history. No,
Dr. Bawumia,
no, your party me. No, party me. 1996. No.
This is onim.
Exactly, because
party no.
Onim, yeah, history. Because President Kufuor won or went 2 times because Obakaya Ebiana Edidiye Mana Usa. It took Afarijan 5 days. 5 days to come and make the announcement. Obayanson or say, I need protection. We are Baduniba. So Nipa can say Chirowa. That's just a Kululubi Akosu. And when I was here, man, protection, I will buy Kufuor 39%. Nyaka our Togo rolling Sedia. And no am I who said no. Kufuor also appreciated Adubu in 31 to 39. Yeah, we are no crown or 39. What you say? Now, say justification or even Adubu ahen. Ya mano second chance. Who have you say your ball call to Parliament? And your ball call to Parliament. And he wrote a stolen verdict. Even that, ya mano second term. So, my sister, what are they saying? Kufuor because of Afarijan, 5 days it took him to give announcement because he will lose unti. President Akufo-Addo, the first time, 2008, he won the election by 49.7% against Mills, but he couldn't cross the 50% plus one vote. And until he called second round, and also Obia and Crosso, and over the time, I could decide, and I President Mills, and we knew 23,000.
Daily graphic in
2012, we all saw what happened again. To send the year Akufo-Addo, and until we decided to give Akufo-Addo the third chance. But with the idea, Emra Tama West, Ablekuma West, or your progression, you know. Idea will 1.2 million. Akufo-Addo Obenya here at the core here, and Akufo-Addo. Akufo-Addo left with 6.7 million. He won with 6.7 million. About 6.7 million, dear Jawa, over to us. We have 4.6 million. A difference of 2.1. My sister. The by nature.
Won't attribute ASR loss, not to say Abraham Obabem, there were lots of things that a see here, Nuntia or Manford do na bufu because now at the end so a year one MPP for a Kasana say we have a discussion almost say and yet
what boss I want
you see a ma or friend say yani I am called for na uncle to abano esan send wo mo bu ofu unye ni say no so ka ho
e dey enti eno mbufu yi. Have you also asked yourself that question?
A lot of policies. I mean recently President Kufo can be a year
progression where any year they are two any year you
I will say a more year
from Medubwa him Kufo
okay
Nana Akufo-Addo any ono where baby a dear ko where baby a dear ko se kuben afra a utiatwa nka chacha complete what you form free as soon as say aya chacha complete into ubara by associate yi na wo ka bibi mami answer wo ka bibi first no o say me nsabo am keka ye and my lose election
yeah that's what muam kasam nkof we dey
yeah nkof no wo mo ni message omu ko nyina is to destroy other candidates. Me omu di aye me, omu di aye Brian, omu di aye Irene, omu ko candidate die e fi ni no. But wo be ka kire say wo betumi a build Ghana economy. Now you what $1 to 4 cedis. Now you free so now 17.5 or 4. Now be ka kire say Ohene Agyapong kasa wo kai. Obi oye presidential candidate. Who go wrong? You didn't speak about economy. And a digital. Mfestia ne mami. Still any other election. Who go lose you? Now you are going to attribute it to Ohene Agyapong. Se me kasa chire wo mu no mu tie ye. And wo mu sisa ya, na kenye too late for them. Me ka chire mo say, I was granted interview. Ewo Metro. Na me ka chire say Ghana doesn't need change. Change needs Ghana. Hey, sa omu arrogance near you know. They didn't listen.
Oh no, but so be a dear. Na say enko ye kra. And I obeka say change no mo dimrike ko say there be.
But na enko ye identity get to tia you say. Na enko ye. Me catch them mo say. Me catch them mo say. Look. Ghana for what is our papa way back? Anybody at our government in Ghana for decided 2022. Emra sikano a drop of room. Emra businesses sikashi yena and one for I was not part of the government. I was a member of parliament.
But now board beer, now on the board beer so.
Omu propaganda. Board da ben ya call. The Ben and the Democrat board also. The first time now Christian church. If you don't know, Christian church on an board chair. My second round here, and on them by injury time, no, and on the years a board chair. Go there and ask Ghana Gas the changes I brought there. Go there and ask. Now you see, Madam, our bompa is obenyeska. Sika ye pa o. Enye nneoma nyina de bata ye pa. Hwa ye ko budget. Na me hwe wo mu sika na wo mu yam sere. No mu yam sere.
Because we betimi kwa wo
Exactly. And you know, o mu bi bia ni ho. Wo ni say Egabi MPP nipa boni.
Hey.
They actually went to Ghana Gas. Say omo aya omo nya dent on me. Nti bi buy a board chairman no. Bi bia ya e betimi omo use against me. And you be surprised say NDC for wo Ghana Gas. I will appreciating am here and omo friend. Nti me wana omo friend say yaso wo ko ya no Ghana Gas wo do omo sika ekoye investment e wa no society. A Christian church at time. And a bad investment. I was not part of it. And the newspaper no from here over publishing. And I'm saying, oh, publish it for Ibiana. I'll come with the evidence for you to see. Then he went back to check our Ghana Gas. And it was a time one Ghana Gas for investment. No man, you. The way yes, he running a politics, no. But me this time, me see my yeah, me kasa.
But maybe be drama wakasa na.
At an appropriate time, I will speak.
But enu hono so na too late.
Too late. I give it to faith. I'm not going to respond to Obia. I will not.
To Obianka de Obeka.
Obianka. But me statisa me fire. They will run away. Evidence I'm the back. Media, I just don't talk. I'll give you evidence. Once that touch and here, me catch you say Heathrow Airport. Why is there all airports in the world? Say me do try. I don't think I'm because Heathrow Airport. Obia dear, onipa no ko gina ho say mente brofo. Obia mente brofo. Between talk a dime $500,000 ko for time. AU village at the chew. Emma would you rent or chihime and a net if you're $4,000 amount. Unyanza way. Obro funi na hana. Obi on tip of to me to dan no reaction. Now no walk high no office or high. What more to a man me man $50,000. But I leave it to fate. Mobia on Canada.
Honorable. Unyi ni se obi ka se Honorable Ohene Agyapong na kuma ebena. Maybe omo feel say obi form wa. You're too hard on the person.
But say me hard. At an appropriate time.
Oh, say when you're hard.
At an appropriate time. I know everything about them.
Then that's a wabu and some
Mabuano pa. Me train. My ding. You can be bia.
Would they just say kombane say after Prime Minister no lose moment best spell
no answer. Me nya madwene sa. Na ne ya metimi aka. Me ni sorry. Make me account. A base medidi. Because I don't rely on politics to survive.
Obi the message about me and came out listening to Honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong this morning on UTV. This morning on UTV gives me hope as a youth of this country. I am strong sympathizer of NDC, but should the MPP select Honorable Ken without contemplating, I'm waiting for him, and even if he doesn't win, he must go independent. Does it mean says Honorable Ohene Agyapong and we need to go independent ana?
O madwene. I don't know. Me near that. Now me know I can survive with anything. Me need more time. But I know nkyerese also me ko wi aba no.
So what can omunko wi abemu? Mami bisa, do you believe in structures no say ana?
I believe in the structures, but last minute, easy for no committee in minim.
Underground.
Yes.
So
use party security sir. Omo obia obabejina because ombeka ina that ombe dwane. They come papa coffee.
Honorable Ken, a mission among aspirants in Indiana. So, what Kasa, Nasibia, I mean, the tempest course on near there, or reflected on a near maybe 2013, 2023, maybe Anya would day. Doesn't mean, say, in a way, no, Emma, what harbor some kind of bitterness be against Dr. Bawumiana?
Me didn't want that the crowd. My life, no, he doesn't exist.
Hey.
Because he is existing, okay. That's how I see myself. What do you say? But I just don't want to say anything. Now, Obio did my tembia on him. One day, Assembly C, our president, Akufo-Addo fie, the boy Papa Bidin. Now, Obiano, if you were the next day, no more post to him. So, oh, okay. But, me thought Obia some ancient trip.
Okay.
Madam, what is your trim up?
So doesn't mean say
some shame trim. Me come we are my free.
Doesn't mean say after the primaries and on say ko Dr. Bawumia Winia, will you campaign for him?
The last time man campaign man, we or to me for phone. I can't thank you. No mo said the matter. Yeah, they were insulting me. Me call round. And my parliamentary candidate baby am call. Obi odi no kura napo. I took him to my warehouse. And your man by the chair. Now our young boys, di matem semi man campaign.
Honorable Ken, unyi ni say womo asebi omo bedi watem no eyo musu sebi omo baka say.
And you bedi na chi.
Any say yan say recently ye share ye mame na toshi and ye mo spell out. Doesn't mean say we were behind her ntine man kasa.
Na toshi nyo na nenam. Me no mafo.
But say they was switch come.
Was switch no me or nama na me nama. Me unim bibi aboa me. Me ntie social media.
Okay.
Me ntie news on say nemba na me bisa we. Me nkai bi kura o. I stay focused.
Staying focused and yema be na opese will display na ye share.
Me vision. E wo Ghana ha. Eye sa ya me gas
about $4.5 billion food imports.
Yeah, kube. Ghana ha obi ato kube a enkran. Oba no na onum no nsuo na odi aduane no na wato ne aka na gu. Wei no na sika wom. Kube. One, ya di kube we afro ye nye aduane ye ne hono no ye de ye chako. Two, ye de ye ropes. Sa ukọ habo na ship no lande ropes akesi omina om de kube ene ye de kube eye fertilizer. Say you 100,000 to 200,000 coconut plantation. Yeah, import fertilizer. Right? This is organic fertilizer.
Wow.
Yedidua emre Europe, America, we say 10 pounds no, $15.99. Yansu kubeno ye bo wi ya no ya me yato atwene. Na ye craft fertilizer. And we need between 100 to 200,000 acres across the country. With the assemblies, you know, sika ya di ma wo on fanya coconut farming. The coconut juice from Thailand.
Kubeya.
Yeah, kubeya. Yeah, the juice everywhere. Eastern region, Central region, Ashanti region, Western region, Volta region. Everywhere you do kube. Ayentimi enye sa juice ibi. Ebiem. Coconut oil. Ranife. Eye white. Kubeya yanum wa ha ye hu ne de. You see what we can do
with coconut.
We say coconut, the iron milk. The coconut, yeah, is some. This is coconut flour. This is coconut sugar. When I catch you say, you need a good political leader who understands business and who is creative and who is pragmatic. We spend $700 million importing sugar. We spend $350 million importing flour. when you know one ayi kubenu betimi ayese niam we you know here but we are poor direction because any pana moko to abama wo mu no say yemko IMF yemko World Bank coconut toothpaste hwenyuma kubenko a etimi yo right another type of milk powder edi kube
coconut
and I my sister we have a lot of money in this country now the money involved would be a coconut plantation 200,000 acres will not be more than $20 million coconut udua modofo adua kubeno near timidia yes any man way will not cost more than 20,000 million my research nti omo you worried so ubenya sika no wo he and I say I know what I'm doing
nti say nyame ya adom na say delegate a more opportunity na say Ghana for more opportunity within 100 days
speed 100 days in India I'll use it for conscientizing Ghanaians to change their mindset nyame no kan say Ghana for so we go and conscientize Ghanaians using more UTV mo kama ni aba so we na here advert wo na two wano ati ni abefa wo here advert for the country the cost station way area ni afa ajako nom otiase kwami sefa kan nom na ya broadcast senior ubedo woman say Ghana ni bia ahunchirenti ompe Ghana we have to love our country before we can develop into maybe 100 days there I will conscientize Ghanaians to change their mindset and again that time I will use CSIR for any tech for universities for no I'll be meeting them say this is my vision e kwaban ene nyina mo akrache for no ebefa ami aboa I will engage stakeholders our businesses to know their challenges before I come out with new policies. If you don't engage stakeholders, they be an utiachira who assume say, oh, despite he's making too much money, you be cripple. And so that would mean electricity cost. And anyhow. But when you engage them, now obia kana semchirewa. When you are formulating a policy, you take into account business challenges and this is what I'm going to do in 100 days.
Okay. Minim say omanfo dodo na ni di wachi ebika honorable Kendi obi enyuma wo ebi say oh nkofo awafo mo adwuma nko 50,000 ebi say oh entina me bi sa wono ubetimi abo companies ahodo a we bi a currently adwuma
na companies so 19 companies in adwuma
a number of nkofo so awafo mo adwuma do you have the idea
ba mama nka sam chiro question ya obisa me there's a young man obisa me question and I may be companies no boy ni show video no be wa ni afre me GRSA ni afre GRSA me na say into this time I'm not going to tell you
unka companies no but do you have an idea of unkofonso wafa wo
yeah this year I'm for 368 no workers 7,000 and I'm did 368 I've become even in opposition I have almost 7,500 workers now obi owa onyini adwuma no wonam hu sei ya nka ntiro second Ohene Agyapong dia uhunu edan wei wonam hu ya nka ntiro second Ohene Agyapong dia uhunu asasi wei ya nka ntiro second Ohene Agyapong dia uhunu enti na green say Ghana for ankasa kura no don't believe say Ghana ni ebetimi abi adwuma amani nua yibi yi say broni nkwa anything I'm see be change your mindset we are building confidence in Ghanaians to challenge themselves say ni obronia ye bia yenso yebetimi aye so that we take our destiny into our own hands. What I say?
Yeah.
My sister, believe in yourself, sir. Yebetimi aye. Yen nyina with collective effort. Yebetimi aye. Benin president here and go mutuni. And then a chiro Africa, your mentality. Here, this guy, Emonyame agree in his so changing constitution here. No. Or the cutting as our and a seen an issue. For 3 years, on your $4 billion. Because Dubai free zones, echo share warehouse almost see huge purposely for Benin cotton. This year, first 6 months, when you have $770 million. Abra January, na Ghana tete kwashi, ebi cocoa bar 950 years. Obisa cocoa board $100 million. How? What kind of management is this? Because there be a normal cohesion. Near young say, cocoa industries, Ghanaians are not able to penetrate because of setting up chocolate, whatever factory you want. Lean season, the annual annual, and your Toma locals. May one, a year papa, Umusubenya Biaton, Oma Hedge, across Switzerland. What kind of management is this? What you say? No could say, and now my Ghana for who so Canada, Japan, or Casado, or say Ghana. Minso meeting me in year.
I see, Minso meets me in year. Me questions that can be brave. Time no. In that minimum says yeah part 2 of this. In see, we dey say to me, Emma,
what from show my ideas? Don't say me a pragmatic person.
Oh no, but in as
and
much
I
as
believe in Ghana.
Exactly. In as much as I believe in Ghana, and so minimum say a collective thing. Nipa na woni wo mo ebe ye.
Na make country.
Woni wo mo ebe ye sai juma no. Baba me mami embisa wo ko. Minimum say aspirant a woni wo mo ko akansi nyina. Woni mo bia.
Yeah.
Eye dena ubehu ebi strength, ubehu ebi weakness nom ne ade. But enei no say ka Honorable Kennedy Agyapong a akansi a wo ko se wutu franka. Nipa ba akope na mpempi na ya na yebo woni no. Dr. Bawumia ene Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. Minim say bibi o honomo a past umeki comment to be, oh, he's a fine gentleman. Do you still stand by that?
No, I don't. No, I don't. I know so many things. I don't want to say anything.
Hey.
It looks a picture of innocence. But what I know. Sir, I'm going to say planning. Chairman for offer woman say, oh, what you are trying October, November. You be dinner tomorrow no one say any campaign. And I'm done also. I'm proud so almost starting from September, October. Edimatem, me na mankanwe.
You know na essentially.
Yeah, because he met them, and that was his political strategy.
Wow. Until they won't now, they won't mean any good thing, Bianca.
No, and I'm say, okay. I don't even think about him.
Okay.
And I be behind.
Okay.
Maybe I'm just staying focused.
Okay, meaning say Tamale High Court, I really said Pandai, Yanko rerun. Will take on it. Do you think somebody may retain his seat in an answer mobile Lucy?
Me are conversant with the area, but you never cockable. But me are conversant with the area.
Okay. Do you want to predict to say indeed will be me and win an answer?
But who share NDC force by beer almost there, dear. Ma young GC no.
Sir.
Yeah.
So by Ben no more than a day.
Osha Ablekuma. Osha Akwetia. What you say? Suban be a woman done a deal or no. Them one all the seats of women so still almost are pretty count.
Chinkabe pleading and Komunjai ways in
fact. This time they mean pleading and acquire 11 cents.
Okay. Mamisha dear a name no Sawashanka. Yanka wanye.
Me dear Bakokura, me who yanka man.
Sir, the idea be a way you be a same be a wokan, you be a act be and you still stand by it.
Correct, Papa.
I see. And see, leadership style, over describing a say a day.
Me. my leadership style, I believe in people. Some of the nipa and the baye juma. Me, obi oni my juma be who say be a liberal, but I'm strict.
But only selective.
No.
Okay.
If you have the potential, we want to develop this country. Ghana first.
Ghana first. I'm always Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, so Nema, you want to beat it.
I want to beat his record.
In a way, no, more ideology near the conflicted.
You see, or a statesman. A new man were here, apart from say President Akufo-Addo last minute, or can say expand the motorway. Motorway, almost Ghana population 4 million. Still, a population of 33.6 enjoy at the way. Akosumbo, what you say? A new man were here, baby. With this population, across increasing, we are still enjoying it.
Okay.
We Tema, our baby, still Tema, relevant. Near Abekawunano, and so Kurati said near Oye for so many years.
Yes.
A champon and also try Kakra and Ra Dansuman, a champon so and a year. What was the near Srisrin? Say, as one Tibrofu or Quade be commercial, one wine. But one more Tibrofu, why let me up building baby to set down so much? And we have to be careful the language. Your day a qualify will be said, Sabi, Onimunyansa, and Nasa Onimunyansa.
Okay.
So
I see. Inti already the name of Panintina
exactly. Yes.
Obe beat.
Yeah.
Okay. Your honorable Major Mowako Assembly Chat to Ghana for.
Namdema delegates first. And he said, delegates. Munya Gidia Wumuse, Samoto Abamamia. I'll beat any NDC candidate in 2028. Because Ghanaians, in the history of Ghanaian politics, I'm the luckiest person may contest here. Ghana for Ankasa, a party for Chelsea, Mumfa Ohene Agyapong mra, ni ebetuaba amamo. Again, more woman nisi kachi, and kochusu candidate, to send ye nanu, ye dear woman, and nisika, and where I'm first, me, and away and you say, Shababia every year. Into this time, young Tuabama Ubia, or what vision, or Castle Bayanswa, or no any lifetime, why you never be a producer and pa, or Castle Obey, Canadian Japan Castle Obey, we are obey. And yes, it will be a Baba catcher or say, Media Bruchilima Ghana, when you don't get the basics right. We need to get first the basics right. Now, a Numa Emra, a Riasi, delegates Munti and ye. Only Pebia, one Munyam, and you were Juma.
Okay.
So what Jumaya, who were Munyam, who near Jumaya, Sabi, Ubakura will fear now, Smana, Uncle, if he say, or Pesica, Akotobia near the crowd where you be a man, no, no, best one. Enti Ohene Agyapong stands for industries, jobs. Okay.
Honorable Bedasi Nana Pay. Already, America, or say, main country, so who play, you were very pivotal in the kidney transplant, Dr. CNN. Just watch here.
Okay.
I was for I say,
and you want my baby. I will testimony.
Part 2 of
okay. But I remember part 2 before election.
Medase pa. But Honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong, your presidential candidate, hopeful New Patriotic Party, and I'm in Komobo, your DAC, Ahase, Wadaro Machine, so say, Abajafo ya krado, inti ya daye mutsi ya wameba, yebe sinkunya niye digana honko moko bebia, ebe basisia.
my strength feels almost gone. I hear your voice, so soft, so clear. Child, don't fear, I'm always near. Through shadows deep, through doubts unknown, your peace becomes my cornerstone. You lead me through the silence, where my heart learns to rely. When I can't see tomorrow, you still teach me how to fly. You lead me through the silence, and I'm found in your design. You shaped the waiting into gold. You calm the storms my tears have told. What I can't fix, you make complete. Where I am weak, you intercede. Your mercy writes the broken song and turns my fears to faith so strong. You lead me through the silence.
All is still
Every demon
stranded.
stealing comfort customers out.
Amen.
You need to sow a big seed, and all your customers will return.
No. Keep your money. You win here a blow pack new takeaway packs. Wait a minute. Enkata ye, nanso blow pack die. 2 year pa. Egrano gumwa enjuntem. Ubetumi microwave. Ubetumi asa room. Asa use biom.
Sir, is that why you left me?
Ani, egrano tomphobia upgrade.
Me too. Blow packing so about of them. Cindy a wo jasono.
Customers they run before, then she find the magic pack.
New blow pack takeaway book has saved my business. If your customers come in and see yes, so you're the
Microwave, I'm use them again. Blow pack go make you rain.